All right, football lovers, it's that time of year again. The Ballon d'Or race is heating up hotter than the Premier League title race in April. We're just a week away from the official nominee list being announced, and football fans are already preparing their arguments like lawyers in a Messi versus Ronaldo court case. But today, I'm diving deep into the top names floating around. Yamal, Dembélé, Salah, Mbappé, and Raphinha. I'll break down what makes each of them special, what they've achieved this season, and whether they truly deserve that golden disco ball. And yes, we'll throw in some banter too, because what's football without drama and a bit of sarcasm? Let's start with the baby-faced assassin himself, Lamine Yamal. This kid is still probably figuring out how taxes work, and yet he's out there embarrassing grown men on a football pitch. He's 17, plays like he's 27, and has the composure of someone who's been through 3 Champions League finals already. You watch him on the ball and think, wait, how is this legal? The dribbling? Smooth like melted chocolate. The passing? Precise like a German-engineered robot. And his left foot? Let's just say, if you gave that foot a Ballon d'Or on its own, nobody would complain. Now, does he deserve to win it yet? Probably not this year, unless he single-handedly ends world hunger and scores a hat trick in the Champions League final. But a nomination? Oh, absolutely. In fact, it would be illegal not to nominate him. Barcelona might be in rebuild mode, but Yamal is literally dragging them forward like a horse pulling a broken cart. If football had a young prodigy carrying the hopes of a collapsing team award, it would have Yamal's face on it, and probably a TikTok filter too. Next up, we have the man who's built like a cheat code but updates like a Windows 98 PC, Ousmane Dembélé. You never really know what you're getting with this guy. One day he's dropping defenders like they're made of jello. The next day he pulled a hamstring tying his boots. But when he's fit, and that's a rare Pokemon right there, he's absolutely unplayable. Paris Saint-Germain need flair after Neymar left, and Dembo came in like, say less. He's fast, unpredictable, and has the dribbling skills of someone who learned football from watching Naruto. The man has no weak foot. He's ambidextrous, chaotic, and at times he looks like he's doing everything at 1.25x speed. This season he's stepped up big time, both in League One and Champions League, especially in clutch moments. The issue? Consistency. Giving Dembélé the Ballon d'Or would be like giving your cat a Nobel Prize. Amazing, but kind of shocking. But I'll say this, if Dembélé has a clean, injury-free season, he's a nightmare to deal with. Opposing fullbacks wake up in cold sweats thinking about marking him. Even if he doesn't win the Ballon d'Or, he should win, most likely to break ankles and knees in one match. Mohamed Salah, King of Egypt, God of Anfield, and possibly the only man who could pull off scoring 30-plus goals every season and still be underrated. Seriously, how is this guy not getting more hype? He's like that student in class who always scores 100 100s, but never raises their hand or talks. The guy has been that consistent for years, and yet we still act surprised when he scores a hat trick like it's just another Tuesday. This season, even with Liverpool going through tactical changes, injuries, and the usual VAR conspiracies, Salah was still carrying. You could put him on a team of 10 cones and a confused goalkeeper, and he'd still find a way to score. He's not just a goal scorer, he's a leader, a workhorse, and an absolute nightmare for defenders who dare leave space. Plus, the man's built like a Greek statue. I mean, seriously, has anyone ever seen Salah out of shape? His body fat percentage is probably lower than Liverpool's chance of getting a penalty at Old Trafford. Ballon d'Or worthy? If it was based on consistency and impact over the season, Salah's got a real case. The only thing holding him back is Liverpool not winning any major silverware, but if we're judging pure performance, he's right there at the top. Now let's talk about Mr. Real Madrid himself, Kylian Fast and Furious Mbappé. The man runs like he's being chased by debt collectors. The moment he signed with Real Madrid, the internet broke, PSG fans cried, and La Ligue said, "Welcome back to relevance." But here's the thing, he didn't just get the hype, he earned it. His numbers last season were criminal, like, put him in jail for violating defenders, criminal. He scored goals for fun, destroyed fullbacks, and did it all with a cheeky smile on his face. In League One, he basically treated every game like it was a warm-up. Champions League carried PSG further than they deserved. And at the Euros, He was the guy everyone was watching, even if France flopped in the end. Mbappé doesn't just play football, he's a walking highlight reel. He'll nutmeg you, score from 40 yards, and then wink at your girlfriend in the stands. And now that he's at Madrid, he's got the legacy platform too. If the Ballon d'Or was about who's got the Hollywood storyline, Mbappé would win it with a Netflix doc included. This might just be his year, unless football gods decide to throw another Luka Modric into the mix. Next, let's talk about the man who probably drinks Red Bull instead of water, Raphinha. This guy plays like his controller's stuck on turbo mode. He runs, he presses, he crosses, and he's not afraid to take a shot from outside the box like he's playing FIFA. Barcelona has had a chaotic few years, and Raphinha has quietly become one of their most important players. While Yamal gets the next Messi label, Raphinha's over here doing the dirty work with style. He's a pure winger, dribbles with swagger, delivers wicked crosses, and his left foot has the precision of a sniper. What makes him special is how fearless he is. He'll take on defenders with zero hesitation and somehow still track back to defend like a lunatic. The man's work rate is unmatched. If there was a Ballon d'Or category for most unselfish Brazilian who's low-key a beast, Raphinha takes it easy. But let's be honest, he's more of a nominee than a winner this year. He's the type of guy who should be on the list just to keep things spicy. Like adding chili flakes to pasta, he brings the heat, even if he's not the main dish. So there you have it. Yamal the prodigy, Dembélé the ankle breaker, Salah the silent killer, Mbappé the future Galactico, and Raphinha underdog with lungs made of titanium. If it were up to the fans, we'd probably just split the Ballon d'Or into 5 mini trophies and hand them out like party favors. But there can only be one winner, and let's be honest, it's probably between Mbappé and Salah. Unless Haaland photobombs the entire ceremony. Let me know in the comments who you think should win it. Is it someone I mentioned? Someone totally different? Or should we just give it to Jude Bellingham now and save everyone the trouble? Smash that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown. Subscribe for more football madness, and remember, if Messi somehow gets nominated again, I'm gonna make a video titled Ballon d'Or is Rigged the Sequel.